Hi everyone, today we're going to be finishing up our 33 hot rod bike fenders. Hi everybody and welcome to the channel about kit cars and other car topics. If you like what you see, please subscribe. I notice I have a lot of viewers, but not necessarily as much subscribers. So if you could hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so it lets you know when another video comes out. I try to do 2 a week if possible, which I've been pretty good for the most part. I think I've only missed 2 videos in like the last 2 years. So it is a lot of work, so I appreciate it if you do hit the subscribe button. Kind of helps me out, helps the channel a little bit. When I put on the rear fenders, I only put a few bolts in because I didn't have time to do everything, and I just kind of wanted to get the main, part of it done, fitted, aligned, all that stuff. So we're going to take the fenders off, finish up all the holes. I'm putting about 8 holes in there, so there's 8 screws to hold it on, which is kind of what the manual suggests, every 6 inches. So that's what kind of comes out to be anywhere between 6 and 8. Also, one other thing is I was talking to Tony at Factory 5, and for whatever reason, I don't remember why, but I had a picture of the car, and he was like, oh man, you need to get some spacers for the rear wheels to fit out those fenders. And I was like, oh, bonus, okay. Like that wasn't even the topic we were talking about. So I'm gonna install those also today. Alright, so one of the things you're seeing me do here is kind of just giving myself a rough line of where the fender might be cut off. And then this is an area for this to expand to hold the screws, but cut off here. Now, right now, I can't actually get to that bolt because there's just too much stuff here. But if we cut this out, then I could actually get to that screw a lot easier. So I'm going to do some rough cutting, get a lot of this out of the way, and then that will allow me to actually bolt the fender on, and then I could start doing the finesse work and figuring out where my curves and lines and everything are. So I cut all the meat out of both of these. Kind of left the areas where you're bolting on. I used a air replicating saw. I did that because, you know, you have to cut on an angle. If I was doing straight cuts, I would have just used my grinder and go right through it. But since I had to cut an angle, I used a saw. So the other thing I did is I took a break and I went and I got regular nuts, 1/4 20, and so I'm not dealing with the nylon lock nuts, and I could temporarily put these things on and off a few times and get them on there. So it's actually a great idea to do that for multiple areas of the car. However, and a lot of people have mentioned that over the last year. However, I'm never in a situation where I'm like, hey, I'm going to do this and I know what bolt size it is while I'm at the store and grab stuff. And so not knowing the future, I just don't know what to do, and I never want to stop to go get bolts. Well, in this case, I was like, hey, I need lunch anyway, so I went out and grabbed these bolts nuts. So it kind of just perfect storm happened, and it'd be kind of cool after this process if I could maybe make a list of what nuts you'd want to get. But we're going to go ahead and bolt these things up. Alright, so now we have all our fenders bolted on, and it's really the first time this is looking correct, having that officially bolted and popped in. So the next step is cutting this thing. So what I think I really like is when the fender kind of follows and goes along up the ridge. It follows that curve. So what I did was printed out a bunch of inspiration. So there's one that follows the curve. There's a nice curve in the front of it. There's even it's about the same curve. It's probably the same car. This I thought was interesting, but I actually like this nice curve better. But it's pretty valid. And then of course I want to do a nice round. That's probably a little too small on the sides, or that's a little bit better on the sides, but a nice round front. And there's a nice close-up of the back. So we're going to have to figure out how to do this, get out the fine line tape and mess around. And I think officially what I need to do is just do it on one side until I get it perfect, and then maybe use paper or something like that to replicate it to the other side. And I'm not assuming that that will be perfect, like assuming that that fender is the same size as this fender is a long shot, but it will at least give me 90% in the ballpark, and kind of put it together from there. So you guys kind of probably figured out by now that I usually leave stuff when I'm not sure about something or I need more direction or whatever. And you know, the lines that I put on these fenders to cut them, nothing's really bothering me. Nothing's making me want to pull that tape off and realign it. So we're probably good to go on that. You know, I'm thinking I might want to cut this stuff while it's on the car. So I'm not sure if that's even possible with the blades I'm going to be using. I haven't actually gotten that far into the thought process, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can do cutting on the car so that way I can actually see what's going on while I'm doing it. Until next time, have a great day.